Okay, guys, after hours of preparation and anxiety and frustration, we have finally come out
at around 6 o'clock.
Yeah, well, we finally came up with an idea. What is it now, like 8 o'clock?
It's 8:28 p.m. So after around 2.5 hours of thinking of ideas, compiling complex lists, changing our ideas, compiling another complex list, looking over the facts one more time, and coming up with an idea, we're ready.
It's all my fault, too.
It is! This little girl doesn't know anything.
Anyways, this is a series. By the way, I have allergies, so if I sneeze my brain out of my nose...
I'll take over.
Yeah. So, this is a series of, well, take it away, Ben.
If you die, can I have your shoes?
What?
Nothing?
Okay, take it away, Ben.
Okay, so this is, I believe, our third series after we're having the player versus player and our weekly news updates. And this is our new series where we take a list of the top players and we look over each one individually. We took the top 7 modern players. And it's going to be a 7-episode series where we discuss one player per episode.
So, starting from the bottom, some of you guys may argue with this, but, I mean, our opinions...
One second. We tried to do players all time. We're going to do that another time. But I need to educate young Evan on the ways of the old.
I don't know anything about John Beliveau, who was on the bottom of our list, so...
Spoiler alert!
Anyways, so, we're going to start here. So, today, we're going to do Patrick Kane. We're not going to do Patrick Kane. We're going to talk about Patrick Kane.
This is children's channel. Don't talk in your nasty voice.
So, don't make fun of us, but, so, you start off here, Ben, because I don't know how to start off anything.
Okay, so we picked Patrick Kane mainly because the top 6 players on our list, spoiler alert, there's no other Blackhawks, and the Blackhawks had a great season, they're still in the playoffs and all that, blah blah. And we didn't have a Chicago Blackhawk, so we just took the one that was highest up on the point scoring list. Don't hate us for our reasons.
So anyways, the Chicago Blackhawks, they don't have, like, the big star-studded lineup, kind of like Pittsburgh, for example.
Well, I mean, they kind of do. They have great players and all that.
Such as Taze and Kane.
Superstar players where half their team will make the All-Star team, as Pittsburgh does.
Yeah. I mean, they've got good chemistry as a team. They don't make all the trades, but so do the Devils, but they're not getting anywheres, right?
Yeah, I believe that's the big thing for the Chicago Blackhawks is their team chemistry.
Yeah, I agree.
They can work together great. And that's his team, but, you know, we're here to talk about Patrick Kane.
Yeah. So, Patrick Kane.
Let's just brief you guys over on Patrick Kane. Patrick Kane is 24 years old. He was born November 19th, 1988 in Buffalo, New York, USA. He's 5 foot 10 inches, 1.78 meters, 181 pounds, 82 kilograms, 12 ST13LB, whatever that means. And he is a center right wing, shoots left, plays for the Chicago Blackhawks, and is on the United States national team. He was drafted first overall in the 2007 draft by the Chicago Blackhawks, and his playing career was 2007 to present.
Wow.
From Wikipedia.
I was going to say it. Anyways, so yeah, Patrick Kane. Well, I think we're done this episode. I think we're done the episode. Ben Moat covered it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Anyways.
That's just... Oh, by the way, his father's name was also Patrick Kane, so he's Patrick Kane Jr. And, shocker, his middle name is Timothy.
We're going to make fun of him for PDK. Yeah, we're going to call him PDK. Patrick.
PDK.
Anyways, so, no, PDK the second.
Yeah, PTK Jr.
Yeah, so, anyways, so Patrick Kane, actually, he's not always up there on the, scoring list, but
he's not always high on scoring, but if you've seen him in a game, him and his teammates have great chemistry.
Yeah, he's more of a playmaker, I guess, kind of like,
Playmaker, but he has a great shot. He really balances out his goals and assists. And when it comes to it, I mean, he can be either a pure scorer or a playmaker or just kind of a balanced player.
Yeah. It really depends on the game. So,
It really depends on how his team's playing and what's going on.
You say he's 24, so I think this kid has well, I'm calling him a
Right,
a
he's only
kid.
24. He's not even in his prime. His prime's around 30 years old.
Yeah, and then he turns into Marty Brodeur when he's around 40.
I've fun in the retirement home, Patrick.
Hey, yeah. So, anyways, Patrick Kane, that doesn't wrap it up yet, but
Well, that
anyways.
doesn't wrap it up, man. It's been like 2 minutes. We gotta
no.
talk more. This is our first time doing it, guys. Cut us some slack. But, you know, so we're just kind of discussing him, what we like about him, you know. What do you think's the greatest thing about Patrick Kane?
I think that he's just, and instead of him focusing on one category, he's like a great all-around player.
He's like an all-around player, yeah.
Like, he's not as good as Crosby, unfortunately. Like,
Unfortunately.
like Crosby is good in certain categories, like, but he's really good in certain categories, but he's not very good in others. But Kane is good in everything, but he's not, like, super good at everything. Now, this isn't just based on freaking NHL 13 facts. This is my opinion. I don't know. I'm not the expert. Ben is, and you can hear by him blabbing his mouth off in all the episodes, not letting me freaking speak.
Hurting my knowledge.
Hurting your knowledge?
Yeah, so Patrick Kane's stats, he was quite balanced this year. He scored 23 goals and had 32 assists.
There we go, like I just said there.
As you can see, he did have more assists, but again, a lot of goals. He was kind of actually in the goal race. I think he was around third or so, because out of the top, like, I don't know, top 10 point scorers or so, he was third.
Yeah, well, like I just said there, you said his stats were balanced. They're quite balanced.
Pretty balanced. And then there's John Tavares who's down there, but, you know, he's right up there. He can do both. He can score, he can pass. He's, in my opinion, one of the best all-around players in the league.
Johnny T. But anyways, back to PTK the third.
Woo, PTK.
PTK Jr. That's, yeah, okay. So,
PTK Jr.
He is a great all-around player. He is perfect for just about he's a team player. He's a player for any team.
That's a great quality to have in the sport of hockey, is to be a team player. And that's what he is. He can really play for his team. He and his teammates have great chemistry. And, mainly, again, we've mentioned this a lot of times, but he's just one of the perfect all-around players.
What kind of team do you see him getting traded to or played for? Or do you think he's not going to get traded at all, or he wouldn't be traded
I don't know. He may be traded in the future, but the only reason I believe that he will be traded may be budget cuts, salary cap problems, and stuff like that. I don't think they would willingly trade him unless an amazing deal arises like that. But even so, I mean, he just fits so well within the team.
Yeah, like you said, he still is in his prime. He's not even in his prime.
He's not even in his prime. He'll continue to get better.
Yeah, anyways, so he's a team player. He's a player for any team, as I said.
I don't know if he could play for any team. That's the thing, but he's a team player. He's an all-around player. But if you've seen the Chicago Blackhawks play together, man, they work together perfectly.
I don't think he'd play good for a team like Pittsburgh. Well, Pittsburgh can't afford anything. Like, they're pretty much...
Pittsburgh! Oh my gosh! Wow, Pittsburgh's way over the cap. But you'll hear us talk about that later.
Yeah, when we start freaking out about Crosby in the very... we're not going to tell you when he's going to be. So,
no, we don't want to spoil this series too much. But, other than that, mainly we've just talked about how complete a player he is. And I don't really know if he'd fit well with any other teams.
I don't know, but I don't think if I look at the Eastern Conference teams, I don't think he'd be very good in any of the Eastern Conference teams. Like, I
don't know. I just don't think he'd fit good with any team but Chicago. I mean, we'll have to see how events play out in the next few years. But, you know...
I can't see him leaving Chicago. Yeah,
I'm trying to imagine it right now. I'm trying to imagine him in a jersey other than Chicago, going through all the other teams, but I just can't do it. I mean, wow. I feel he belongs in Chicago, and I feel he's a great player, and I just don't feel he'd fit in anywhere other than Chicago.
I know. I mean, it's almost like the Sedin twins. It's almost like the Sedin twins. If you're gonna
Yeah, it's like he's one of them and Chicago's the other. You can't separate them.
Yeah, you can't separate. You can't even separate Taze or Kane. Like, I can't see
You
Taze.
can't do any of that. You can't separate Taze or Kane or any of them, man.
You'd be separating a beautiful friendship, and friendship is key. That's what we learned today.
Friendship is key. I didn't actually learn that today. Today, I learned that windows get broken.
What did you break?
I didn't break anything, okay? I went to my father's house, and he cracked a window, and when it got really windy, the window flew out, and now there's pieces of glass all over the driveway.
Nice. So, anyways, that has so much to do about Patrick Kane. So I think
Nothing.
I'm pretty sure.
Well,
Well,
it kind of does. Like, he plays in the Windy City.
yeah. So much for being a serious channel. I just ruined that whole entire.
How was that, like,
So,
up laugh.
Patty Caney, PTK Jr. I think that's about it. I think that's all we can talk
I
about
think
today.
that's really all we can cover about Patrick Kane. And just in conclusion, just want to sum it up. He's a complete all-around player, a great player, and I just don't think he fit in anywhere but Chicago.
Yep. So I don't think we're gonna have to worry. I think
I don't think we're going to have to worry. Unless it's like an extreme measure, I don't see him leaving Chicago anytime soon.
All right. So good conversation, Ben. Good.
I think this was good.
All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
And look at that Canadian flag, and we are going to see you later. Bye.